Okay, we are on vacation here in Florida. However, a huge, massive storm, must be a hurricane, has just hit. As you can probably see up here, it's already part of the roof has collapsed. So we've been told by the authorities to stay inside and wait for more instruction, but I don't know. I'm not really sure what to do. I'm heading outside now, and it has definitely picked up. The wind has really picked up now the last few minutes, and the rain is just starting to really come down here. There's sirens everywhere, the trees are going down. You can see flooding now down in the streets. So I'm not really exactly sure what to do. I'm gonna probably bunker down and hope for the best. I hope this isn't my last log. Okay, we are now being evacuated by some trolley that they're having here. They're taking us hopefully to a safe place and some sort of a shelter. They've put us up in a community center. Really, it's just wall to wall with mattresses like you can see behind me here. And there's probably about, I'm going to say 200 people here. And they say that in a couple hours they're going to be taking us onto a boat. The whole area is completely flooded. My concern is the waves are still really huge. So I'm not sure I feel very good about this boat voyage. Okay, our boat was capsized. I may be the only survivor, I'm not really sure. I seem to have landed on some sort of island. And so my first priority before sunset is to find shelter and find some source of food. Okay, there's tragedy here. I've been scouring this beach for the better part of the day, and I found one of my shipmates here. Seems to have not quite made it. So God rest your soul. Okay, I found this island to be full of lots of different kind of birds. The challenge is going to be to catch one for my meal. Okay, I'm in luck. I happen to find this abandoned sailboat that seems to have shipwrecked. I think with a few small repairs I should be able to get this thing operational and head out to sea tomorrow. I found a pretty good place to spend the night, deep buried inside of these trees. The repairs to the boat have not gone that well. I need to definitely spend a bit more time on that, maybe a couple days before I get out of here. On the other good side though is I did find a duffel bag with some tools, some clothes, and so at least that's a bit of an advantage. I've noticed that there's some mountains up in the distance there. And I think I'm going to go try to explore there a little bit just to see if I can get a better view of my surroundings and to see what this island all entails. So I make it up to the mountains, and I'm just walking through this forest, and I come across this tiger. I'm saying like 100 yards away, it sees me, and I start freaking out. You know, I probably should have remained calm, but I didn't. I just booked it and got out of there. Well, I turn back, and of course, he is just chasing me down. And so I just run, and I see that there's a cliff up ahead of me. And as the tiger's approaching me, I just jump off the cliff. I hang on to a tree branch. I go spinning around. The tiger leaps towards me and goes tumbling over the cliff, and probably at least 100 feet down. And so again, I don't know if he's dead or if he's injured, but man, I am gonna book it out of here. I found what seems to be an ancient civilization. You see some statues and various relics here. I haven't come across any people yet, but there definitely was a people that lived here at one time. I found a great source of fresh water. It's cold and refreshing. There are a lot of fish in this river. Luckily, I've been able to reach my hand through the current and grab 2 fish. So I'm hoping to clean them up and cook them over the fire tonight. I found a hot spring up here in the mountains, which is a real treat just to be able to relax and try to forget about my problems. So luckily I've seen every episode of Survivor and Survivor Man, so I was able to use those skills to make myself a fire. It took about an hour or so rubbing sticks together, but came up good. I cooked up those fish. It was fantastic, so I'm feeling really good today, feeling strong, and I think I'm gonna have a good night's sleep. It should be warm. You are not going to believe this. So I wake up after having a great night's sleep. I'm warmer on the fire, my belly is full of fish, and I suddenly wake up and there are like 50 ancient indigenous pygmy warriors poking me with their spears. And they lead me back to their village. I'm thinking, man, what is going to happen to me now? And the only thing I could do at this moment is think, how do I distract them? So then, of course, what I did was my famous dog with my hand trick, right? What you've probably seen in one of my previous videos. And they were absolutely mesmerized, like everyone usually is. And they start bowing down to me as if I'm some sort of god. And so I take that opportunity just to get out of there. And so at this point now, I'm thinking, I'm loving this mountain. It's been a great adventure, but I got to get back down to the beach, find that boat again, and finish off those repairs to get out of here. Okay, I've been here now for 3 days, and I worked really hard, but I finally did fix the boat, and I'm gonna head out in a few minutes. Probably my last log before I get back, but the weather's calm, the water looks good, and so as long as this wind keeps up, I should be good to hit somewhere sometime. I was at sea for about 2 days, and I finally hit shore again. I think it might be back on the coast of Florida, I'm not sure. Kind of see there. So, I made it. I made it back safely, thank God. I was finally saved, and they threw a party in my honor. This scary yet amazing adventure has finally come to an end, and I really don't know how I did it without you. I thought about you every hour, maybe every minute, and I really can't believe I survived this long without you. I miss you so much. Thank you, Coffee. Oh, you were so good to me.